hello, hello.
Oh my goodness, what's happening?
Happy Friday.
Friday, everybody. That's the gayest
your
intro we've ever
body.
done.
No, it's not.
Ever. And I don't mean gays and like anything other than
Stupid.
lame.
I thought it was great.
Was it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And
What's
I know,
happening, everybody?
I know what's cool.
How you guys doing? DJ.
We got Bill,
Yeah.
DJ, Ruben.
Alex is on. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How you doing tonight, honey?
Happy. There's that song that happy. And there's always like dogs marching to it on TikTok. Happy. Happy. That's how it goes.
So tell the audience what happened to you. You went down a what hole?
Rabbit hole on
Of
Instagram today.
An Instagram video rabbit hole today.
I blame you.
I sent her one video that I posted. It was like a dog going, ooh, God,
Three dogs.
Fuck, right? And
I
it was
must
cute
have
as
watched that
shit.
thing 5 times and laughed just as hard every time. And then I was like, oh, let me see what happens if I keep
It's
scrolling.
doing the bat wing.
And it was
It's Halloween, buddy.
mwah. But yeah, so I went down a huge rabbit hole for 45 minutes today while I was working.
Sometimes that's what you need to do.
Feisty today. Like even
What's
in
that?
my text, I was like, fuck you.
Till you like your boss. You're like, fuck this on I am.
And-
Fuck you.
Well, we don't have IM anymore, so I'm safe
Or
there.
whatever.
But
You're on Slack. So it's saved for 7 years instead.
yeah.
Awesome.
I know I didn't like even that video that you sent me. I sent it to my coworker, who's my friend Shelby.
Yeah.
And I said I sent her a Slack, and I was like, I sent you an Instagram video that I can't share with the team, but I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate it because it's funny and puppies. And she's a big dog person too. So
You know what? Cheers to everybody. It's Friday night. Cheers.
cheers.
Hey, go check us out on the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.
Happy.
I'm Greg. That's Beth.
I'm Beth.
That's Beth. She's happy. Check it. I'm just kind of changing up the front end of it. It's just check us out on like social media places where you find
Normal
anything.
social media.
And then also on all of the where you would find podcasts. Really, it's kind of the thing. Because I'm tired of trying to remember all of the
I don't
fucking
understand
names.
why you can't. I mean, Facebook,
It
Instagram,
doesn't matter. No, we're not going to
Podbean,
do that. We're trying to
Spotify,
stop doing
Amazon,
Everybody-
iTunes.
Go to our bio and you'll see all the links.
Yeah,
Everything's in
So
there.
you're AKA high maintenance Greg tonight.
No,
That's what I'm hearing.
it's just we've got all the links out there. I learned that from Bill. There's a
I
thing
know, you
called
shared.
Linktree.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, no, I sent it to you.
Well, you might have sent it to me, but that doesn't mean it got done.
Oh, you're a dick.
Oh,
It's all
sorry.
good. It's all good. I'm going to do a sponsor up front
Jessica.
real quick before we jump into this whole shit and shenanigans because
Shit and
tonight
shenanigans.
is we got 3 pages of fucking.
Too much, dude.
We got some shit to talk about. That's what we're getting at. So real quick, I'm going to jump into the first sponsor. So it's awesome that we are sponsored again. And one of our friends made another point, and I'll make in the middle of the show. We'll talk about them. But first sponsor is
Hot.
Relaxed Standard. You can find them at relaxedstandard.com. They are a beard oil, beard company, plus clothing, plus all sorts of other shit.
Their beard and apparel.
Yeah, super cool company. I bought the beard clay Wednesday, and I literally just bought another
Thingy.
jar of beard
For a buddy.
clay for a buddy because he's tired, man.
Tired.
He's working his ass off, but he's growing. Dude, that guy,
He's legit.
he has
a beard.
he got a beard, and he can fucking foot. What? How long's it been? What's he been like a week? That he's been growing that beard? Maybe 2.
No,
That bitch is thick.
it's longer than that because he had it before I went to Phoenix. So
Yeah.
probably like 3 weeks.
So-
But it's like he's had it for a year.
So we bought him. Bottom one, use the discount code bar is open for it, right? So check that out. What's that? What's going on?
Nothing. Keep going. I'll tell you afterwards.
An attack of a book.
Hot flash.
So it's developed and used by U.S. Special Forces. Relaxed Standard provides highest quality beard products available, period. That's kind of their tagline. So I really wanted to just kind of shout them out. It is I'm super happy to have them on.
And
Here's
did you
your-
give the discount code?
Yep, discount code is bars open
Through the end of November.
through the end of November.
Of the
No Shave
November.
November. Thank you for keeping me on track.
So I'm here
'Cause
for
I
babe.
probably should put that up at the top of the notes. That's
You
kind
know,
of
I mean,
we're learning here.
that's what I'm here
It's a
for.
learning
I'm your backup. I got
experience.
your back.
When you've never
Yeah,
done
when you've
anything
never
like
done
that.
it before, and you're like,
You know, like-
and Ruben was like, awkward time for Beth to be attacked, and I was like, oh, good point.
Why were you attacked?
By a hot flash or a bug. Because remember, I said it's hot. I'm always hot up here.
And it's 74 degrees.
No, I
It's
have it set
cooler
on
right now.
77.
I think we might be dying.
Why? Because we're hot
Maybe.
and coffee.
Could be coffee. Could be hot.
Coffee.
But go check
not
out
coffee.
relaxstandard.com. Check them out. They got some cool shit out there. Right now, so they've got beard oil, they've got beard clay.
Wax or clay.
So it's clay. They call it their clay. So I'm interested. I haven't used it yet. I'm running out of shit right now.
I know.
The beard oil, I just put some on
Better get some more.
from another company that's local.
Right. You're gonna
Some-
try their beard oil though. Yeah.
Absolutely. So go check them out, relaxstandard.com. And use bar is open.
Bar is open.
Yep. Bar is
Discount
open.
code.
Discount code.
How much percent off?
20%.
20.
So fine.
20.
Through
No Shave November.
Anyway, let's
You
jump
have a
into the
hard
show.
time with that, huh?
What's that?
You have a hard time with that.
I'm having a hard time with everything.
You're
I told
special.
you earlier, like we were sitting downstairs, I was like, I feel like I'm foggy headed. I think it's all not Ruben's fault. Maybe
Richard
Ruben's.
D's
Like, yeah, Big Dick Danoff brought that fucking
apple pie.
apple pie stuff, and maybe something happened.
Yeah, you drank a lot of it. Maybe that's what
Well,
happened.
But that was like a week ago. Legit.
Yeah, but you.
Did I catch a little something from somebody?
I don't know.
Because I don't know. I feel good. I feel fine.
I feel good.
But I did bump up.
Yeah.
I took a extra zinc.
Yep.
I took an extra 2,000 milligrams of vitamin D.
I took a VD.
You have a VD?
I took a VD and
No,
a
you
zinc.
did not take a VD.
I took a VD, a vitamin D.
Oh,
Come on, get your head out of the
Jesus
gutter.
Christ.
And a zinc.
Yep.
Just because you did, so I did.
Yeah.
If you get me sick,
Why would I get you sick?
because you always get sick. I never get sick.
It's just it's a head fog. It's nothing other than that. I totally feel fine.
Oh, dogs are gonna bark because we're knocking. Don't do it. It's gonna.
Stop that.
I know, but I had to
Who's
knock
on the
on
boards
wood.
right now? We got
Ruben.
Jazz. What's happening? Alex. What's happening? It's just one of those things, you know? So I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we'll get there. So
You got a B12. I should go get a B12.
I did get a B12 shot today.
You're only open till noon tomorrow, huh?
It's worth it.
I know, but I'm not going without you because
$15.
it's your doctor's office. So
Just roll in there and be like, I need a B12 shot.
Rolling. God, everything
just-
you say is just a
They
song
will
tonight.
just stab you with all.
Do they put it in your butt or where do they give you the B12 shot
You
at?
can get a B12 in the arm. I
Does
get
it hurt?
because I get my TRT in my ass.
They just go bink, bink.
Depends on the person that gives you the shot. Like, because the needle's like that long.
What?
It's a little long.
See, so I know that they do it like when I get my pellets, they do a little incision.
It's a
I don't know
shot.
anything about it though because it's on my butt and I'm turned the other way.
Yeah, you don't really notice.
Nope.
Like today, I didn't notice at all. Other times,
Sometimes
I'm like, oh my god, you
last
shot
week,
me in
last
my
Wednesday, you were
butthole.
like, I felt that all the way down to my foot.
Yeah.
It shot me in my butthole. Stupid.
Seriously. All right, we got to do tonight.
Oh, can you
is-
please drink the water that's in there?
Oh, there's
Because it's
ice.
gonna.
There you go. Whiskey Wednesday or Friday. It really should be
What?
Whiskey Wednesday. Fuck. Who was the one that put that in my head last week? Somebody did.
Was it DJ? No,
One of
it
y'all
was,
did.
Was it? No, it was DJ, I think.
No, I
Somebody.
can't find the graphic for you. God, there it is.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Give me the ice cube that's in the Ziploc, please.
Hang on. Got to bring up the graphic. This is the problem with running your own show and being an editor and a producer and doing all this
Jessica
stuff.
said it's really early in the show for all your butt talk, Jack. Wow, I just had a small stroke.
Jeff Stroke, you okay?
A little early in the show for all your butt talk, Greg. Why was that so hard?
What do you need? What else do you need?
Ice cubes.
Here, take a couple cubes. All right, so this one's
Okay, so you got this today.
So
So tell me
this-
how you picked it.
all right. So this one is a very common
Cool, man.
whiskey, and it's a good whiskey.
Okay.
It's like a workbench.
So tell me about like when you go in there to peruse. Do they have a pretty good whiskey section at Specs?
So I went to Specs.
Right.
Yep. So Specs is a liquor store here in Texas. And
Thank you.
they've got everything, but I'm also, so what I was also, when we were talking before, it's like, don't get a giant bottle. Like
Right.
we don't need like
That all the time.
fifths because we won't, that thing will sit there and collect dust.
No, I'm going to send it
To Julia.
Julia.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But you're not actually,
Eventually.
no, she's going to have to come down here. We're going to have to go up there.
Why can't I ship it?
Because it's an open bottle,
Oh,
right? But, and I don't know how shipping alcohol works.
I don't either.
Or we just have a big ass party and everybody drinks it. So what I was thinking is going through this whole fucking thing is that what do a lot of people drink? Right? That was
Crown Royal?
tonight's decision.
Crown Royal.
It's like, what is a very common bottle that people
Did I just
drink?
nail it? Crown Royal?
No.
Oh. Jack Daniels?
Nope.
What's the other dude's name?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Wait, give me like 2 seconds and I'll open the bottle up.
Well-
But really, that's what it is. I've had it on my workbench before. It's just one of those bottles you can just have sitting around, and a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people, it's been around for a long time. Jameson.
Oh, yeah, but is it like a 20-year?
No, it's just a bottle of Jameson.
I mean,
Just a,
good Jameson's like 20-year though, isn't it?
just a bottle of Jameson.
I wonder if you bought a but what the fuck?
Are you okay?
I'm just having a moment.
You need like some of those blue blockers that like blocks
Cold
out like
compress.
flickering light.
Do my glasses look as dirty to you as they are with me looking
No, you
through
probably
them?
need to clean them.
I do. But it'd be funny to see like taste this and then taste like a 20-year
It
Jameson.
doesn't matter. But this is what you
How
would
do
get
you
if
know
you're
it
just going to
doesn't
go
matter?
bottle
It looks
or
like
buy
it's
a bottle.
What's the beer? A little bit more.
A little bit.
A little bit more. I like 2 fingers. That's what she said.
Jesus Christ. It is Friday, guys.
Well, you said butt
Beth
stuff. Why
likes
can't I
the
say that?
2 fingers.
That's not. I said she said. I didn't say Beth said.
We just drank half the.
Oh, you give me shit and look at your pour.
Where's yours? Is yours at the line?
Oh, I don't have lines.
Okay, let's compare. Come on.
I have zigzags.
All right.
No, you don't need to give me more.
Oh no.
No, I don't need more. What I was saying is you don't
no.
need.
Oh no.
You don't need that much.
We need to be fair about
Oh,
this, evidently.
Fair's fair.
This doesn't mean you need to chug it all tonight. Like during the show, anyway. Okay, please don't do that.
Could you imagine if I just to be a dick went?
Like, we're ending this show at 27 minutes. All right. So Jameson is
fall
just
over.
Jameson. It's
So
a
tell me,
triple
what is it? Does
distilled.
it have a label on the back?
Triple distilled.
Yep.
Smooth Irish whiskey made with
Alex.
John's Jameson, made the John Jameson way.
Who's the commercial where
barrel
the
where
guy
he's
fall
like,
off and gets
yep,
attacked by the
that's this guy.
octopus?
So, you ready?
Smell it?
Smell it.
Smells sweet.
These aren't shot glasses. These are for drinking.
I mean,
Alex.
they've been shot glasses before. Let's not lie.
Oh no, we've actually done shots at it.
Smells
I
sweet.
like it.
One thing that Travis did tell me,
Little heat.
it's a little peppery.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine doing this, but he's like, take it in there, swish it down, just like
Take
you
it
do wine.
in there, and
Swish it around.
the neighbor told her this.
You just made it so dirty, and it was so sweet when he was
know.
talking to me
I
about
love
it.
Travis. But
Um,
you gotta have fun on this shit.
I'm gonna try swishing it around. I feel like it might.
Don't
maybe-
swish it around. Just drink the fucking thing. Don't drink all of it. Just take a couple sips.
I don't know if I like this.
Okay.
It's really
Like I said, is it peppery? Is it too peppery? Is
It's
it-
peppery. I think that's what it is.
There's a
Peppery,
little
and
heat
it makes
behind it.
It's peppery, and it makes it taste stronger. I think the pepper is overwhelming for me. I
Okay.
don't know if that's even a right way to. I mean, I could Google Jameson and be like, "What notes am I noticing?"
No, it's totally fine.
So I have a question.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the answer to this. So we
I have
were
no
talking,
idea.
like, okay, so wines, they have like chocolate, coffee, spices.
Oh yeah,
Whiskey has that
Whiskeys and
too.
stuff, yeah.
Did they They put that in the barrel, right? Like whatever.
Remember when we were just in
Well,
Maryland?
she was telling about the
explained,
smoke,
and how
but they
do
do
it.
that with all of the things that entice the flavor, right?
They put a little bit of peat in there or whatever. I don't think this has peat in it.
No. But I was just thinking about the other day. I was like, how do they make it taste like that?
DJ
And then I
said
was like,
JMO is better as a mixer. So I don't know.
what do you mix it with?
Coke.
I don't drink Coke. Diet Coke? Ugh, I can't
Fuck,
imagine that.
whatever.
Be good.
Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. It's just ginger ale.
That might be good.
I don't know. So as it stands, what do you think?
Let me look at the board.
So where do you fall?
Let me put another sip.
Where do you fall? So we're at what's today? 10/22.
God, can you believe that already?
I know.
I can't believe this is the
We
first
got
weekend I'm home in October,
Jameson,
and it's 3/4 of the month is already over.
Jameson, and what are we going with? What do you think?
That one was better.
So remember, you know the scale. So the scale is 0 to 10. Even numbers are rookie numbers, except for the JD Honey whiskey, which you did as a 3 even, because you're like, that is just basically like child's play, but it's candy, but it's good, but it's not.
I almost want to say this is a 3. 3.1. Is that better, babe? Good gravy. You're so fussy.
I didn't I didn't even open my mouth.
You gave me a face. Don't act like I don't know your faces.
Stop it. Do you like this better than the see that was the thing about the honey whiskey.
The honey whiskey was sweet.
It's like candy.
And it was good because it was sweet. You
Yeah.
didn't taste anything but the sweet.
Right. But when we look at just whiskey, right? So what do you think? It could be less, it could be better.
Can I wait a moment and give it to you in a second? Let me drink some more of it because it's not bad. The first sip was good. The second sip was bad.
Right,
The third
so we'll
sip was
follow up after the next story. How
good.
about that?
Okay.
All right. So real quick, I want to
Clear Pepsi. What the fuck is clear Pepsi?
the shit from like 19 fucking 99 or 98 or 7 or something like that.
Jessica said Sprite. DJ said Coke. Ruben, of course, was the one that said clear Pepsi. I mean, is that surprising from Ruben?
No.
I'm not a Pepsi girl, dude. I boycott Pepsi. I
No,
do
she's
not like
But
Pepsi.
clear Pepsi was like
Well,
the answer.
Was it their version of Diet Coke before they had Diet
It was
Pepsi?
literally the exact
clear?
same thing. Yeah, it tasted like Pepsi, but it was clear.
What was the point?
Just to make clear Pepsi.
They weren't putting chemicals in your
So
body?
probably, but the thing was, everybody was turned off because
It was clear.
it didn't have the cola coloring.
Yeah, I could. You're basically
Imagine
drinking
taking
Sprite.
a Coke,
You think
and
it's a
making
you
it
think
clear.
it's a Sprite, and you take a sip, and you're like, "Holy fuck, this is Pepsi."
tastes like Coke or Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not weird?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Hey, companies got to try everything.
Anyway, did you see the video that I posted? I literally counted down. We were talking about
Jessica said, "Pretty much anything. Just don't drink it straight unless you're shooting it." So see, I'm not alone.
no, these aren't bad. This isn't that bad. Like you can have like this if like out at the workbench or something like that. I could pour myself a little bit of this and just have it sitting there.
Maybe I just this is gonna sound totally. Maybe I have a higher,
Better
a more
flavored
refined palate
No,
than you with
don't.
your non-year.
No, because
Jameson.
maybe you have a higher expectation of taste and stuff. Like guys, I'm like,
I don't think you can group all guys. Some guys are pretty particular about their whiskey.
and they can go pay fucking $90 for
If you really like it, why wouldn't you? Why would you pay for shit because it's $30 versus enjoying what you really like for $90 and just not having more than a couple fingers at a time?
logic would agreed. But can I afford the Ferrari or the Audi?
Yeah, the Ferrari, if you're only going to do it every once in a while. Fuck
But
it.
can I afford to purchase the Ferrari or the Audi? Probably the
Jameson is not an Audi. Jameson is like a...
Okay, like the
a
Ferrari.
Acura. It's an Acura.
The Ferrari versus
The Ferrari.
the Ferrari versus the Accord, the Civic. You
I
gotta
just
you
said
gotta stay within
Acura.
your means. I mean, sometimes that's just how it is, right? If you want to drink on a regular basis, I don't know. I'm probably talking out of my ass.
We did, Ruben? I
What?
don't.
What
Ruben was
happened?
like, I know you had a few drinks last Friday, but we had a whole discussion about the clear Pepsi phenomenon. Not even the slightest
I've got a
memory.
video for you, Ruben.
Not even
I'll
the
share it.
slightest. I mean, a lot of last Friday, once we got, like, I was feeling pretty good when we got to Craig's
I'll share it. to
in-laws'
the group.
house, and then it all just went
Jess said,
downhill from
More refined palate. Beth, you classy bitch.
Yeah, Work.
I love you.
I work it.
Work that palate.
That sounded like a noogie. Noogie? Nugget? Noogie. What do you call it when you go?
All right, so
What do you call it?
a noogie.
An-
Like a
That's a noogie,
A
but-
loogie.
A loogie.
Jesus Christ, you
I don't
never
even know what that is.
you've never done that?
It's gross. Why would I have ever done that unless I'm dying on a race?
Yep, you've done it then.
And then you farmer's blow. You don't shoot a.
I don't know. Anyway, everybody remember seeing this little piece of paper fly
Jim
off
Beam devil's cut.
off
Ruben
the
said.
back
Oh, good
in
gravy.
the middle of
Nobody knows
me
that but
telling-
you. And you didn't even notice it till you watched the video.
I watched the video and I was literally going 1, 2, 3, and it popped off. And there's no reason that I put that back up there. It hasn't moved. It literally, we have a ghost in our fucking house, is what I'm
We
saying.
don't have a ghost in our
We have
fucking
a fucking
house.
ghost in our house. The only way is when Beth's like, she's like, fuck you. You go to the ranch.
You leave me here by myself
Leave me
all
here.
weekend,
Don't
and I
scare
hear
me.
things up here, and
And
I'll
the
be
thing
like,
is, we watch like ghost shit all the time.
yes.
We watch, like I said, we watch the Blair Witch on Wednesday.
Well, we watch anything. We watch paranormal shit. We watch, I mean, you name it. I'm like, let's watch it.
So I posted it out to YouTube.
Yep.
Threw it out there. Go
Yep.
check it out. It's just kind of, it's like a 20-second fucking thing. It's kind of in Ruben. No shit. We were in like so that distillery we went to, they have ghosts in there, right? And we talked to the proprietor, the owner of the place.
Yeah.
She's like, we have ghosts here. Absolutely.
But no, you know why I know that's not why? Because I said, you can't follow us home.
So my family has a long history of having ghost
Yes.
shit
Your
happen
mom
to
had
us.
shit happen. You saw
My mom had
feet on stairs.
all sorts of shit happen, right? So we lived in North Carolina. We lived in this little house, not little house, this is a decent sized house. And she worked downtown Raleigh, right? And it
Okay.
was an old building.
Super haunted everywhere.
Super haunted everywhere, right? And old building, dirt floor basement, right? Civil, I can't say
Civil War?
War. Yeah, Civil War era building. She worked for the Easter Seal Society then.
Oh, okay.
Right? Type of shit would happen was like everything was alarmed in the entire building. They would go through. She would be the last one to lock up
Good gravy.
and hit the alarm button, and a door would open up on the far side of the building. Right? It's like weird shit like that would happen to her all the time.
What would you do though if you lived in a house?
My mom fucking loved. My mom's passed away since, but she absolutely loved it.
So
was
because she
so
had that
bummed.
ghost that followed her, that stayed with her,
Right.
Through a couple houses.
Yep.
What would you like? I try to think like,
What Beth's saying is like we had a situation or a scenario where we lived in a tri. What do you call it? Like a triplex,
tri-level house.
tri-level house, like
Mhm.
bottom floor.
So you enter in the middle,
bedrooms.
up, bottom.
Yeah. And the bedrooms were all upstairs, and it was like a Jack and Jill kind of like my mom's bedroom was here, door into the bathroom, and then door into the hallway. And my room was directly across, and Joe's was up here. And my brother Chris slept. His room was
Downstairs.
all the way downstairs. My dad was a recruiter in the Marines, was gone a lot,
Right.
and she she heard.
She was asleep and
She
she
was
felt
asleep.
the bed move.
Nope, she was asleep, woke up, heard somebody peeing in the toilet.
It sounded like a man just based off proximity
And
of
my brother
height.
Joe was like 12,
Okay.
13, maybe 14. I don't remember. Something like that. Because I was pretty young. Somebody peeing, like, but there's a distinct, like,
Height
pee.
sound.
Yeah, when you pee and you're an adult and when you're probably a child. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's different flow volumes.
Well, it's also higher.
right? And she goes, yep. And
But she also felt the bed.
then that was the same night.
Was it the same night?
She felt somebody get into bed with her. But
That would freak me out. But I'm trying to wonder, like, what I would do if I'm home by myself. Like, you saw that he's a YouTuber, that cute little kid who freaked out.
behind him, he was
Yeah.
house sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he freaked out.
He's like, fuck this, I'm
I'm
leaving.
out.
But I think he brought the cat with him or something like
Yeah,
that.
he did take the cat with him that he was house sitting.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what would I do if I was sitting in the living room and all of a sudden one of the cabinets over the refrigerator open? I'd be like,
See, the thing is,
I don't know what I would do.
so that's the thing. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I've seen one ghost.
If you were home, I'd be like, Greg.
I saw one ghost in my life, and
Is this the feet?
it was the feet coming down the stairs. So in New England, we lived in an old ass house in New Hampshire. And old ass house for me is, I think it was built in like the 20s or 30s, something like that. And so in New England, Cape styles, like the stairs come directly down. Like if your front door, and then you like the staircase goes straight up.
Wait, say that again.
A Cape style house.
Okay.
Just imagine like there's the staircase. You're looking at the house, splits the house in two. Okay?
So it's in the center of the.
In the center of the structure.
That's weird.
So there's like living room,
Old school.
dining room, and kitchen.
Right, and then upstairs.
And then upstairs, 2-bedroom.
Is there a bathroom down there under the stairs? Probably
behind the stairs.
Yeah.
There's this like a small
bath.
bath. Upstairs is like your full bath in between, right? So where my like looking straight forward, sitting on a chair in the back of the living room, my mom had a mirror that you could see up the stairs, right? And so I'm in the first floor looking straight this way is like my mom in the kitchen, right? Fucking creepy as shit. Still gives me the fucking willies, dude. She had a mirror there. I don't know why. No idea why.
Probably heard something.
Nope.
Or saw something out. Like, oh, why she had a mirror? Well, because mirrors make your house look bigger.
It was like this big.
It brings the spirits.
Yeah, my mom was crazy. So not crazy, but I love my mom. But she was in the kitchen cooking, and it wasn't like nighttime or anything like that. This is fucking like 4:00 in the afternoon. I very specifically remember exactly this goddamn day. I looked in that mirror and I saw someone walking down the stairs.
I remember you telling me that, and I was like, "That's so freaky."
And it was a time where only my brother Joe was in the Marine Corps. He was gone. My dad had moved out a long time. Just
you and your
before.
mom, basically.
It was me and my mom, right? And
was it men's feet, like men's shoes?
it was a person. I don't know. It was a dude. It was a dude.
It was men's
A
feet.
dude
like
walking
men's
down
shoes.
the stairs.
Huh.
Right?
Well,
I
Jessica
saw
says
that shit and I fucking
grabbed your
split
skateboard
in-
and took out.
No,
huh?
I fucking ran into the kitchen. I was sitting on a recliner watching TV.
Why'd you look at the mirror?
Caught my eye.
Something over here.
Caught my eye. And I fucking saw it and I was like, what in the fuck? Right? I
So,
split over and
I
I was
love
like,
stories like this.
I talked to
and
my mom and she's like, are you okay? I was like, something's fucking walking down the stairs. Yeah. No, I didn't say something's walking. I
I
didn't
said
think
something.
anybody-
Somebody's in the house.
I didn't think
What
anybody
would've
was
said.
in the house. I said, somebody's walking down the stairs. And I knew the difference. I knew nobody had come in the house.
Right. You knew you were
That
still
was
by
the
yourself.
thing. That was the fucking
So
creepy
I
part.
always, I'm very, like, sometimes I'm like, God, I wish something would happen to me. And then I remember, oh shit, something did happen to me. We were in that bar in Prescott
Mhm.
and my hair got yanked.
Right?
Like I felt it cut, like as a girl, you would know this. As a girl, when somebody grabs your hair, you may not feel it in your hair, but you feel it against your neck.
Well, would
and
be
it came
like
up and then it
a
was
guy
just a
getting
little
their
tug.
shirt tugged on or
Well,
something.
but
I
you
mean,
don't
kind of.
feel your shirt till it's tugged. Your hair, you start to feel like somebody's fingers in
Lifting
there.
up or
Yeah, and
something.
it was like that, and then dink, and I was like,
Right.
I can deal with that shit. I don't know if I could deal with that shit in my house.
It was interesting.
Jessica said, pretty sure the previous owner was hanging around my old house, but after remodeled, she went away, which is it is
Normally it
good
ticks up.
because normally when you remodel,
Ticks up. They get pissed
they
off
get
that
mad,
you're fucking with their stuff.
But like,
Beth and I are all like we're not over into it.
we're not ridiculous, but we
Like my
we
family,
believe in
like
this
we have,
shit.
like my family is from an old town in New
Right.
Hampshire, like fucking old. Like my grandmother's house was built in the fucking 1800s and shit like that,
I
right?
love shit like
You
that.
know,
So I want to go
stuff
to
like that.
South
So
Carolina so
like,
badly.
a lot of people in like they're old. It's an old seacoast community, so a lot of people die
Right?
in accidents or just
Shit happens.
shit happens, right? So like I could tell stories for days about like my or my aunt, so I have two aunts.
But I also think like New England is ridiculous haunted. Like,
Right.
actually, the whole fucking East
Comparatively,
coast
yeah.
is so ridiculous haunted. Which I don't. Okay? This may
It's
sound.
just old.
Was it here before everybody else?
Well, not compared to like Indian property or land or something like that, but from like a European
white
or-
man coming.
Yeah, white man coming. Yeah. Or mass.
And I also
mass
know a lot of.
population is
We
kind
know a
the
lot
problem.
of the Civil War happened kind of along.
It's just where like
coastlines.
yeah, so
but
a lot of trauma happens in coastlines, right? So you think about like New England, like Hampton, maybe not Hampton, but people just die.
well, we watched that Expedition X where they were in Kentucky
And
with
yeah,
that
the Tecumseh.
yeah,
sank.
and
Yeah.
I mean that's where the war is happening, and boats sunk right boats. The
Right off the
90
coast.
guys,
Yeah.
90 guys died in that one
And that was
boat,
North
and
Carolina,
it's
yeah.
was it North Carolina or the girl
I thought
I'm
it was North Carolina. Yeah, it
the
was North
book I'm
Carolina.
reading, the girl's from Kentucky, so I got Kentucky in my
Yeah.
head right now. And you want to know how you can tell if I like a whiskey or not like a whiskey? What I've noticed
Are you
is I
drinking
take
it?
a sip. Oh, I'm drinking it, but I take a sip and I go, like every time I like.
So this kind of chills out. This one kind of chills out. But
Oh, my ice is melted.
another
a lot, too.
real quick kind of like family story.
Yes,
So
please. I love
The
shit
reason
like
I
this.
like to share this is because it's Halloween, right? But this one's kind of like it's almost like a sentimental one.
Yeah.
So my aunts. So I've got
AKA
Aunt Mary,
aunts.
my aunts,
Aunts,
my Aunt
aunts,
Mary and
depends
my
where you're
Aunt
from.
Rose, right? And they're
Yeah.
married. And I met, well, of course, I've known my Aunt Mary for a million years,
Ever.
and I met my Aunt Rose when they got together.
Ever ago.
Fucking
40 years.
40, almost
yeah.
38 years ago, right?
Yeah.
This is how I met my Aunt Rose, and I love my Aunt Rose. She's a fire fucking cracker, man. She's a little Italian
fun.
lady, and she's amazing. She's little, but she ain't little.
Little with big
She
personality.
worked at the nuclear power plant and carried a goddamn while running the hotel,
Oh, she did both?
the motel, right?
Before she retired?
Carrying an AR-15 and all the shit. So
fuck
she's
yeah.
a badass, right? I love her. My Aunt Mary is it's my brother, my
Your
dad's
sister.
sister, right? So they bought the motel my grandparents built in New Hampshire back in like the 60s, I think, 50s, 60s, something like that.
She'd
I
say
think-
story. Story.
And so they were going through like a really hard time.
Ants.
My aunts were going-
Relationship wise or
No,
financially?
financially.
Okay.
They were going through like a really hard time. Like it was like a down.
I'm pretty sure the hotel's haunted AF.
It is. And that's another story for another day. This is one story out of a million that I've actually seen. But this one is an amazing story. So they had they were just going through financial issues. It was like in the late 80s,
Okay.
early 90s. I don't remember exactly when. But I don't know if they're getting close to foreclosure,
On the
something
hotel.
like that, like weird. And it's a 2-story, like
It's a
beach
great,
motel.
it's a quaint little
It's an
motel.
amazing motel.
It's
right?
super cute.
And it's been there forever, right?
And it's
I mean,
still
it's
there.
all family owned, right?
Right.
It's my aunt's. She prayed one night and she said, please God, let something happen, right?
Let something good happen.
Let something good happen.
Right.
And she goes, no shit. I woke up and the next morning there was like a stack of cash. Right.
What?
And she will attest to it. And it was like
That's rad.
exactly the amount.
I mean,
that we
that's
needed.
rad and scary at the
So
same
it was
time.
it. I don't know what that means. I don't.
It
It
could have been your dad's dad
Could've been-
coming in.
or
So
was
here's the
it,
thing: your
was it
dad's
my
dad,
aunt had. I don't know.
your dad's dad was fucking loaded.
Yeah.
because he bought AT&T stock when it was the
So
dollar.
my great grandfather. That was my great grandfather.
Okay, so but it's like so
Little
maybe
Pepe.
it was
Little Pepe.
little Pepe probably came
And
and
he was
said,
literally
"Here's a
this
little
tall.
piece of Pepe."
Yeah, so I'm short.
Is that the?
That little motherfucker was short, and I met him.
That's not the one you look exactly like, right? That was your mom's dad that you look exactly like.
Yeah.
This is your
My-
dad's
Yeah.
dad. I don't know anything about him.
Nope. I only
Your
met
dad
him.
had a little dad because your dad's so. Your dad had
My-
a little grandpa because your dad's so
So we
tall.
call so little Pepe
Oh,
is like old Pepe, like old grandpa, little grandpa.
yeah,
it's
little,
old.
little. But he wasn't little, is what
But he
you're
was
saying.
no, he was like
Oh.
little, literally shit. And he had at the last time I remember seeing
Does
him.
he have hairs coming out of his nose?
no,
Is that what you're about
he
to say?
had an oxygen tank,
Oh.
and he was bumming smokes off my mom.
Oh my God, it sounds just like your fucking mother when
Just
she
like
was
my
on oxygen.
mom.
And I'm like, Mary, you're gonna fucking blow us up. And she's like, we're good. I'm like, I'm
Like,
going over
literally,
there.
They just removed half a lung.
I'm going over there. And she's like, we're good with her Pall Malls.
I'm just telling you, it's an interesting. New England's interesting, like right, and then there's the mirrors, and there's the Ouija board stories, and
and we've always
there's a million
totally,
stories.
and it's fine. We're gonna have to knock out some of our stories, but
Let's stick to the fun,
hold
fucking
on.
crazy
So
stories.
the thing that's
We gotta
fun.
do the Alec
So
Baldwin.
for my 40th birthday,
Right.
sweetest husband ever, had no idea, but he planned time off with my boss.
Right. Yeah.
He planned time with my besties, my 2 roommates from college, and it was Thursday.
Yeah.
I come home Thursday, and there's a bottle of wine, some flowers, and a card, and it said, "Hey, relax, unwind. You're on PTO tomorrow." And I was like, "I didn't ask for PTO. So you weren't home yet.
You.
You weren't home yet.
PTO,
You weren't home yet. I got home before you, and I was like, I don't even understand." You're like, "Open a suitcase and pack a bag." And I was like, "Warm weather, cold weather, I need to." And you were like, and I called you, and I was like, "I don't understand." And you were like, "All of it. Pack for whatever you think you might need,
And
regardless
thank
of
God
weather."
we did, right?
Yeah. And so then Friday morning, and you're like, "We have to be up. We have a flight at blah 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 blah
Right.
time." And I was like, "Where are we going?" You're like, "Nope." And on the way to the airport, you gave me like
Packet.
almost like a kidnapper's letter, and you were like, "Can you figure out based off these clues where we're going?" And you had Anne Rice, you had Vampire Diary of a Vampire, you had something else and something else. I was like, "Are we going to fucking New Orleans?" Or you're like, "We're going to fucking New Orleans." And I was like, "Woohoo!" So we get to New Orleans. We get there Friday.
Yep.
Everybody else got there Saturday,
yeah.
and we all left Monday, right? I think is what it was.
Yeah.
First of all, coldest damn weekend of the whole year
In like the history of fucking
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yeah. And
Well-
we have a tiny little jacket on.
Well-
Right. Stupid.
No, but
Like,
we
couldn't
went.
have planned
We
it,
bought
yeah.
scarves, we bought
Yeah, you
caps,
did
we bought
everything.
mittens, and we were fine. But so then that Saturday they all got there, and either Saturday night or Sunday night, I can't remember. We did the ghost tour. I think it was
fucking
Saturday
rad,
night.
right?
It was so awesome. And we had the best fucking, because like we get the whole, like this tour was awesome. We got the history of where
And then I lost
that slave hung herself out front because she got pregnant with her owner's baby.
Yeah,
and
that's like
it's
I
like
think,
huge history. Like I've heard it a few times on different shows, but
What's his name? The one we do, the Scared to Death podcast.
yeah.
But what's the other one? The guys, throw it out there. I can't think
Marine
of his name.
guy?
No, the dude that does Scared to Death.
Oh,
with
yeah.
his wife.
He
but
does
it's
Time Suck.
Time Suck. They did Time Suck did a whole fucking like
On
2.5
her?
hours on her.
And so, but what was cool is we had the camera with us, and you got to, like, they obviously took us to a bar, and it was a haunted bar, but everybody just kept drinking. And we looked at the pictures afterwards, and
There
we had
was
like
tons
tons
of
of
cool shit.
tons of cool shit, like orbs, and where she was hung, there was like 3 orbs. Greg lost the camera.
No, I just left it on the goddamn table and I
That's
walked
AKA
off.
lost the camera.
And it was a dope ass Panasonic.
But it was a birthday present. But that was but I would kill to do that tour again. Just to see if we get the same shit.
Right. We've got way
with
better
my better
equipment now.
camera. Yeah.
We've got 2 amazing cameras. No,
but we also, I mean, we've done tons of tours where we've gotten shit. Like we did our first year at Colorado Springs for our anniversary. We did a week just touring various places in Colorado.
Yeah, Estes Park. It's Estes Park, but it was the
Stanley Hotel.
That was pretty fucking cool. So that's the same place that like Jim Carrey like
that's
bailed
where
out in the middle of the night. It's based on the story
Shining.
The Shining. The Shining was actually shot
at
in
a
New
different
England.
hotel.
It was up in New Hampshire.
And Jim
in Mount
Carrey
Washington.
did not Jim Carrey.
Jim
Somebody,
Carrey stayed at that room.
Stephen King did another on Sci-Fi where he had the guy from Wings in it, and they actually
that's where
did it at
we
the
talked
Stanley
about this.
Hotel.
We got the ectoplasm.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
I mean, we've had some cool shit, and I'm a believer in the sense that I definitely
if you can catch it. It's cool.
If you can catch it, it's cool. But I'm also like sometimes every once in a while I'm like, I mean, is it really
we're realistic.
Like sometimes I'm like, that's just dust particles.
What do you guys
It's
think?
really it's
I don't know.
It's dusty in
You guys
here.
had hey,
But I do love
that's
that
kind of
Jessica
maybe
said.
that's go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jessica said when we were talking about the previous owner, she said she was a Canadian, so not a confrontational ghost. I was like, she's sorry.
She's sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
No, she's speaking fucking French. She's yelling at you. You just don't know She's yelling at you politely. That's the thing with Canadians. They yell at you politely.
I would love to hear what happened to Jessica in that house while she was living there.
So maybe
before they
what do you
remodeled.
think about? So I've been kind of throwing around this idea in my own
Talk about it,
head.
baby. Talk about it.
Is doing like a personal ghost story podcast kind of idea.
Or we
Right?
just talk about paranormal shit?
Well, not paranormal, but like, what's your ghost story? What's yours? And what's
I only have
mine?
one. I wouldn't
Well,
be
no,
able to
that's
talk
not- well,
very
no, it's
often.
having people dial in or call in. Like, what's
Oh.
yours? You know,
Do you think that many people have had it?
I think a lot
So,
more
one,
than
do you think
you would expect.
That many people have had one? And two, do you think they would admit they've had one? Because, like,
You don't
let
have
me-
to. You
let
don't have
me-
to tell me who
let me
you are.
let me be an
you don't have to be on
example.
camera.
My mother thought we were fools for believing in that shit. She's like, you either go to heaven or you go to hell. I'm like, Mom, that's what you believe. That's not what. Like, I believe in heaven and hell, but I also believe there's a middle.
There is something else.
I believe if you have unfinished business, which you find with a
Yeah,
lot of ghosts,
I
it's
think so.
unfinished business. You're here
Right?
to finish your shit.
I believe.
Woo, the whiskey
I
kicked
agree
in.
with that. But I agree with that, and it's like there's too many situations that
Too often.
I've personally seen. Right? There was like fucking weird shit just happens, and Beth's like, nah, that's not really it,
Because you know why I have to do that?
because you have to rationalize it. So when
I
you're
feel
by
safe.
yourself,
So I don't freak
Yeah.
the fuck out.
so like we're there back in Phoenix.
Otherwise, I'll be at
It was after my
Ian
mom
and
died,
Molly's or Travis
or it
and
was after
Celine.
your mom died, or my mom died, or your mom. I don't remember.
One of our mothers passed
But
away.
out of fucking nowhere, a picture that's in a frame that's been sitting there for
Oh, it was
fucking
my mom.
9 months,
My mom.
10 months,
I don't believe my mom would be here.
falls
Though.
straight down. No, I don't think. But
I mean, it could have been an angel, but my mom believed too much in heaven and hell, and the Christian she
doesn't
was,
matter.
she's upstairs.
but there's something. But maybe she was just like, boop.
Do I think she's here with me sometimes?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think it would be fucking a cool.
I
even if it's
want to
just
have.
a call-in show. You don't need to be on camera. You don't need to
Do you
do
think
anything.
people would call in though?
I think people
don't
would call in.
know.
I absolutely think people would call in because I think a lot more people.
Did we lose everybody? Because didn't get any more comments. Last one I got was
No, I think
story.
people. Well, people are just. It's late, baby.
late.
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 We're good, but we'll flesh that idea.
We'll see.
All right, so I
We
need
have
to
too-
get
we
into
have
this.
Too many
The
ideas.
title of the goddamn show because we went deep on that one.
It was fun.
Oh yeah,
I blame it on the whiskey, which I'm going to rate a 3.2.
that's definitely not. You're gonna. Oh, we're going 3.2. All right.
It's hard to rate Jameson lower than a honey whiskey.
Yeah,
I do want to do the peanut butter whiskey.
I can't have that one.
Well,
so
I can
that's
have it.
okay. We went 3.2 on the. That's fine.
It got better.
Yeah, it's fine. No worries, babe.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Sound like D.
It's fine. Yeah, everybody's still here. We're
Jess
just
said she
chilling.
has some stories.
See, we just have it in. And if you don't, and we can pull you in on Skype or whatever, or we could do just direct call in if you don't want to have your face and you want to be anonymous.
Colin might be easier for you.
No,
so you
I've got
don't
everything squared away.
Stress out for
Everything's
3 days.
Everything's squared away. Already figured it out.
Famous last word.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Anyway, okay.
Fuck up. All right, where the hell is my story?
Oh, they're all still here. Screwball, good peanut butter whiskey.
See,
DJ,
everybody just
yeah,
listening
man.
in the background.
I love D and Robert Smith, right?
Yep.
Robert Smith. They brought that over. It literally tasted like peanut butter. I think it should be rated.
You go get I'll get you a bottle. I can't drink it. We might even have some downstairs.
Pretty sure we finished it.
I can't drink it, nor
No,
would I want
think
to.
Steph finished it.
Oh, really?
Steph and Chuck when they were here.
All right. So everybody knows what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
What,
Ruben said, DJ, if you take a shot of Screwball whiskey and put it with a Hershey's chocolate Yingling, it's like a peanut butter cup.
I don't understand what that means. Is
It's
there
like a
such thing as
fucking-
a Hershey's chocolate Yingling?
Apparently, why would he mention it if there wasn't?
I don't know, and I'm confused.
You're pretty.
All right. So
You can only drink, Jessica said it gets sweet. You can only drink
it's like a one.
so much, like maybe 2 at most.
You had it one time, right?
Well, I just said
Like-
D and Robert brought it over, and we all had it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not you, but
Exactly.
you could
All right. So
probably have
Alec
it,
Baldwin fires prop gun on movie set, killing cinematographer and injuring director.
I've never had Yingling. I wonder if I would like it. Like
You won't
that.
like a Yingling.
I won't.
beer.
But even chocolate flavor.
Nope, you won't like it. All right. So the okay. So let me go back and repeat that because Alec Baldwin.
Ruben, now I know you're fucking with me. We did not have that conversation last week.
Can you expand on that so
He
people
goes,
that are listening
Beth,
to the
another
show?
conversation we had last Friday. Hershey's did a collaboration with Yingling beer, and it's a chocolate infused beer.
It's okay. It's okay.
We did not have that conversation.
You know what's happening? Beth's gonna have to stop paying attention to the boards.
But I like it so much.
I know. All right, you ready to
Sometimes
finish?
they're more fun than you
We're go-
are. I'm just kidding.
Swear to God, I'll
Hey, baby.
shut this shit
Gigi, baby
down
girl.
right now.
Hello.
Hello.
All
right, you ready to go on to the next?
Yes, I'm
So
sorry.
can we go on to like
Sorry.
our first story?
Sorry for interrupting, sir.
We literally have not gone anywhere,
Hey,
which is actually,
sometimes it's okay.
you know what we did? We wrote a whole fucking Wednesday show tonight.
There you go.
All right,
Now
let's
it's
do this
smooth-
one show because
smooth
this
sailing.
one very important.
You got
story.
it. It's all
So
you, baby.
Alec-
Go for it.
Baldwin fires prop gun on movie set and kills basically the director of photography.
What?
Yeah.
Like somebody important.
Somebody important. She and the
Not that not a human
But
life is
anybody
not
would be
important,
important.
but
But
how
also-
is she the person that got shot?
So that's the fucked up part about this whole thing, right? So the other side of this is that, and I think a lot of people have already read about this. The Prop Masters Union says no members of the Prop Masters Union were on set. And on top of that, it was an actual like
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Repeat that. I promise I'll start paying attention.
so the whole part of it was that, are you back with me? You with me? You with me? You sure? You sure? You have mic rights? Do I need to turn them back off? This is the bar is open with Beth and Greg.
Beth being the lead. So
I
keep going. All
swear
right.
to
So they had a meeting.
Motherfuckers, quit messing with my wife. She's got ADHD right now.
It's called whiskey.
Fucking Fridays.
Fucking
Anyway,
Fridays.
but
okay.
it's fucking terrible. So the idea is this. It's
So
fucking terrible.
okay, so they
So
had a
he
meeting.
fucking shot, like he picked up a pistol. It had a loaded, it actually had a full cartridge, like an actual bullet in it, which it should not have
Why?
in a prop gun. So I listened, if you go back and you go to TMZ, it's got the actual audio on it.
Oh shit! How'd they get that?
No, because the police recordings were released, or the audio recordings were
Okay.
released. It's fucked up. I mean, it's just sad
Okay,
as shit.
so
But the saddest part is,
why
what-
did he shoot at her and not an
I
actor?
think she was. That's where the discovery is going to have to happen, because if it was like supposed to be like shooting at camera or something, it should just be like a boom.
right.
Who knows, right? But there was no prop master on site.
So do
The
you
prop
think?
master is the person that manages like all
All the
firearms,
shit,
everything,
yeah.
clears chambers.
He's the one that makes sure it's secure and safe. Why did they not have that, first of all?
Right.
And second of all, do you think that somebody had a, it's like, now it's like
No,
a fucking
no,
show.
no,
Somebody
no,
had a
no.
grudge against her
No,
and they were
no,
like,
no.
prop master, we don't
She-
need you today.
That was what I was just gonna say.
We don't
is-
need you today. And they're like, I'm going to have that. Somebody kill
no,
her.
no. The thing about her is everybody, like Jason.
If
like,
you say everybody loved her, somebody always hates her.
I don't know if everybody loved her, but everybody was like, she is the next best director of photography in the industry.
I mean,
coming
that doesn't mean
And she's
everybody
only,
liked
but she
her,
was
though.
42 years old. It's not like she was 23.
Oh, she was young. Well,
She
she
was
wouldn't be that.
42.
She wouldn't be that.
But you know what I mean?
In Hollywood, she
but-
wouldn't have been that established
So
if she was 23.
I'd read a bunch of articles on it, and they were like, she worked her ass off to get to where she was, right? And then, so it's interesting. One bullet was fired, and it had to have like nicked her neck,
artery or something.
and then gone and hit the director. There's, I
Wait,
mean,
a director got shot too?
so single
I mean, that was like a
shots,
fucking, that was like a
Boom.
real bullet.
it was a bullet. So the union, the whatever the fucking union is name, said that same thing. It was like there was a real bullet in that. There's no reason a fucking real bullet should.
No.
That's the Brandon Lee situation, right? So the Brandon Lee
Well, I thought the
situation
Brandon Lee wasn't a real bullet,
was
though.
different. It had an obstructed barrel. Then they put the fucking prop manager didn't look visually through the barrel and see there was an obstruction in there.
Who didn't? The prop manager?
The prop manager.
But I thought there wasn't a prop manager there, is what you just said.
This one, there wasn't.
Okay.
There was no
with Brandon Lee. Okay.
And Brandon Lee, there was a prop. Like, that happened in 93.
And it's so crazy.
Right? This happened today. Like
yesterday.
All sorts of rules have changed. But back when Brandon Lee died.
Well, they probably have these rules in place because Brandon Lee died.
Exactly. So it's just fucking interesting. So pay attention.
I mean, and Alec Baldwin pulled the trigger. Can you imagine?
There's at least a manslaughter charge
against him.
If not him, against somebody.
I mean, so this is where it gets hard, right? If he had not picked up that weapon until it was time to fire it, do you really get to hold him accountable when somebody is supposed to be in charge of that? Second of all, can you imagine the fucking guilt he's already feeling?
I do not give a fuck about the guilt, because this is the thing about goddamn gun holding a gun in your hand.
No. I get you.
I don't
feel
give
like
a
there's
fuck
some
if it's
responsibility
fake,
on
if it's
him.
fucking real, if it's a BB gun.
You're absolutely correct. But let's say you're used to people wiping your ass.
Fuck you.
No. You're used to people wiping your... Gregory, just listen for a moment. You're used to people wiping your ass and taking care of all your business, that you just get in there and you do your role.
And you become complacent is what you're saying.
Maybe, but he's probably been complacent for 30 years.
Then that asshole needs to
I disagree
go to
with
jail.
you on that.
No,
I disagree with you on that. 100%.
Perfect. Awesome.
Because that's why he's an agent and a manager and a director and a prop guy.
Awesome.
And
so this is the perfect counter to that. Because like a couple of years ago, he was like, there's a dude, a cop that, and it's memes going everywhere. It's fucking viral, right? And it's a cop who's stumbling backwards after he's getting fucking chased by a dude, and he's shooting a guy who's chasing after him, right? And he's like, literally goes, I hope, or you guys clarify fucking whatever. But he's like, it is, I can't even think of the fucking words. It's like basically counterintuitive to exactly what you're saying, right? Fuck him, because he's like, I just can't think of the fucking words he said. But he said exactly what you're saying. It's like, fuck. I want to look it up real quick. God damn it. Throw it out there. Throw me the fucking words.
I read something today.
Alec, he is probably, Javon, he is probably traumatized. And I agree.
Stop for a moment. Stop. Ruben said he read that a bunch of crew had walked off because Alec was such an asshat.
He's a douche.
No, we have known this for at least a decade, and people still hire him. So whose fault is it that he gets to be a douchebag? The people that hire him.
Yep. DJ said that exactly.
Off the set due to Alec being a butthead. So that's why there wasn't a prop master who didn't check stuff. But that is still on the company. That is...
it's all about the insurance.
That's on the production company that they allowed people to walk off.
Was he not producing that
production company? Just because he's the producer, it's still the overall umbrella that has to be responsible for allowing people to walk off and not get somebody in their place. Because your prop master thought he sucked and walked off doesn't
Did the prop master walk off, and did he pick up the gun,
Greg,
when the prop master walked off to... Okay. Okay. Go ahead, honey.
So it's still the responsibility of that's like saying the company I work for can send an adjuster out and he gets pissed off and he takes off, and somebody goes up there and goes, I will look at your damage and tell you what's wrong, and he falls and breaks his neck. That's still on the company that should have been doing it.
Okay, so this is the culpability part of it.
I don't know what culpability means.
So culpability means the responsibility part.
I know what it means.
So if I am actor A and I'm like, fuck this, we must go on, right? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
The show must go on.
The show must go on, right? And I grab that gun, but nobody's checked that gun. Nope.
Do you know that?
no,
Do you know that?
did this to me.
Nope, you're right.
And I grabbed that
my
gun.
question now before I forget.
And I grabbed that gun, right? Because I'm like, you know what? The show must go. Well, that person walked up. The show must go on. I've got to produce, right?
Mhm.
And I take that gun and I fucking shoot it. And it fucking kills somebody who's negligent. Is it me?
I would say the loader of the gun. Because let me stop you
The
real quick.
loader of the gun.
I gotta read you the question I wrote down.
Okay.
So do you know that you should do that? The person has walked off. And so everybody has always done this for you, right? Like in your whole career of acting, everybody has always wiped your ass, and now you
So
just
there's no
I
self-responsibility.
have the remote control right now.
Okay,
Do you remember we had to learn that when
Here,
you're marriage
hold that.
counseling? I have the remote control right now.
We did go to marriage
We
counseling.
did.
That's why we're so good at this shit.
Do you know you should do that, or do you think?
Hey, real quick, real quick. We do have like a 10-part
Well, we're at 6 right
Married
now.
Life
Eventually, we'll
show
have 10.
coming out. We've made it through 6. We have a married life show coming out in probably like a couple weeks, maybe.
So when you hear me say I have the remote control, that was
That's
the
the
reference
first.
that she gave us.
So we got a show
Um,
coming out.
Or do you think someone that
I respect my wife.
did that, aka the loader of the gun, is the one who should be responsible? So what I'm saying, so let me put it into layman's terms for you. Somebody loaded that gun, right?
Right. With a fucking live round.
Somebody loaded that gun
Right.
and gave it to the actor, regardless of assholery
Right.
or producerness or
agreed.
whatever, and said, it is ready for you for the scene.
100%.
That person should be held
I'm not
accountable.
saying that Alec Baldwin
No,
is
I don't-
100% culpable.
manslaughter
or legal.
charges needs to go whoever loaded that gun and
My
said
balls
it's
just got squished. Sorry. But no, that's what I'm saying is
show
like
has gone off the fucking
yeah.
rails.
I'm not saying that he is and
But
I saw the pictures
also-
of him and I understand like if
he
you
probably
accidentally
is.
he is
Can you
fucking
imagine
traumatized.
accidentally shooting somebody and killing them?
no.
That's
I
like
understand. I'm not saying that I'm not going after him.
that's like saying somebody who actually runs in the street and the person hits them. They
the
are
other side of it is
traumatized.
check the fucking
No.
weapon.
Absolutely. But you have to also realize he lives in Hollywood and
That's not an excuse.
anti-gun,
That is
anti-gun.
not an
So he probably doesn't know his ass from a
So that's
hole,
not an
his
excuse.
asshole from a.
because he would hold every single other person
No, you're right.
to
But
a higher standard
but
than he held himself to.
he has
at
experts
that
around him so that he
Doesn't
doesn't
fucking
have to
matter.
have that knowledge.
Does not fucking matter.
Well,
You are an individual fucking person in this goddamn country that has fucking every
so what
single
you're
right.
saying is that if I go,
So no, what you're saying is this: is if I have security, I'm okay, and I get a pass.
Mm.
You just said that. I
what do
get
you
a
mean by
pass.
security?
I get a
What
pass.
is security doing for
because
you?
I know what you're saying. Oh, no, let's take the security out. I get a pass because everybody else is supposed to take care of my bullshit. No, how about you be a fucking responsible goddamn person and fucking check your shit before you fucking pull a trigger? How about you fucking, if it's a revolver, you pop the fucking wheel. How about if it's a fucking magazine, you fucking pop the slide and you fucking slide it and you check it and see, is that a
You
goddamn
fucking,
bullet?
You
right?
fucking.
No, you can't
just
rely
giving you
on, or are you just going to pick up a fucking gun off the ground?
The whole thing about being in Hollywood is you
Fuck
rely on everyone for
Those people.
everything. No,
No,
I'm not
Fuck
saying
those
that.
people.
I'm not saying that you're wrong with that process. I'm telling you how it is, though.
How it is,
you-
got that girl killed
Oh my.
is what happened.
Yes, you're totally
Because
right, babe.
he,
No, I'm not saying
Am
you're
I-
wrong. I'm just saying there's a reality and there's an expectation,
No,
and they're
the
usually
reality-
very
yeah.
different.
so there's the reality that you have people like fucking Keanu Reeves going and fucking checking. You have
Because
people
he
like,
has expertise in it now from the role that he played. As like he learned so
Alec
much shit.
Baldwin is such a pompous piece of shit
That doesn't.
that he would literally go do a fucking Western movie and think that he has
You
all the
don't know
goddamn.
this, first
No.
of all, and don't kill my spider. Don't knock him off the wall.
I
Just-
put him up there.
you almost killed him,
That's that guy's fucking MO though.
babe. I hate to break it to you, that's a lot of actors.
And those
MO.
people are, if the same thing happened to those fuckers, I would say the exact same fucking thing.
What I'm saying is that he's the
Piece of shit.
all right, done.
You're not saying he's a piece of shit? What do you,
no,
what
I
do you
think
say?
Alec Baldwin is an a-hole.
Yeah.
I've read enough shit. I've heard enough of the recordings. He's an elitist. He is I'm better than everybody else, and everybody's gonna take care of me. He's used to people wiping his ass, which makes him lazy.
Which makes him a piece of shit.
Which doesn't make him accountable for this going
No,
back.
bullshit. It should make him more accountable. Like you don't.
Okay, so if
There's
you have
no
a nanny,
past-
if you have a nanny,
Yeah.
right? So you hire this woman that lives in your house and takes care of your kids 24/7, and she
You're like, I suck
accidentally-
at changing diapers, and that kid just shits his pants all day. Let's use shit your pants as an example. Let's use shit your pants. Let's just use shit your pants all
All right,
day.
I'm done with this
No,
conversation.
let's use
'cause
shit
you
your
just
pants as
got-
an example.
You just
All
got ridiculous.
So if my nanny she has to go to the bathroom, and my baby
Hey,
shits his
Nooner,
pants.
no, Greg is
right?
just on a fucking
My
roll
baby
tonight.
shits his pants.
All right, so we're moving on because you just got ridiculous.
And then I go like, oh, I don't know how to deal with my baby shitting his pants. That's not my fault. That's your fault because you didn't teach me how to fucking take care of my baby shitting his pants. No, you're a fucking 65-year-old asshole.
Why does she have to be 65?
Because that's how old fucking Alec Baldwin is with a goddamn baby that shit his pants.
I'm done with you in this conversation because you just got ridiculous.
Telling you.
Got ridiculous.
Congratulations. Restream just said we hit 100 fucking messages right now. Motherfucker, bang, bang.
What?
We just hit 100 messages.
On what?
On Restream. You know what? Sometimes we got to live through those goddamn times.
I don't understand what that means.
So Restream will show me like, thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
He went from here to
I appreciate
here.
y'all.
He's like, I love you guys so
telling you,
much.
I
I'm
fucking
with my
hate
sexy voice right
elitist
now.
dickheads.
And I'm so sorry that I just shit my pants. And my baby, and then my baby shit
I
her
shipped
pants.
my pants. All right, let's move on.
Ridiculous.
You know what? It's fucking fun.
You and your menopause.
So DJ said, can we agree that Alec is a douche, but
Oh,
we don't know enough
abso-fucking-lutely.
at the moment to
See?
hang on
DJ's
to render a
cool head.
judgment. I'm still not over his wife's cultural appropriation. Thank you. Agreed. Fucking
No.
his wife is not Italian.
Simmer down.
Let's fucking go that. I'm just kidding.
Simmer down. No,
I
DJ,
love you guys.
I love you, DJ. You're a cooler head. I think DJ. I
What
feel
time
like,
is
I
it?
feel
Is
like-
it fucking 2 o'clock in the morning
I
at
feel
this point?
DJ is a drinker who is still a cool head.
No, DJ's awesome. All right,
Unlike
so we're
you.
gonna have a whole shit ton of stuff to talk about.
I mean, we got a whole show for Wednesday.
Right.
I got pizza for
All right,
us, though.
so-
What?
I need to do another sponsor show.
Country roads,
Big-
take me home.
What are you doing?
Somebody read.
All right, we got another
Lord, baby.
sponsor. So we got My Family Seasoning. My
First
family-
sponsor, second reminder. They were
They
literally
were technically
our,
the first sponsor,
but
Right.
without being a sponsor yet. Now
were-
they're an
because they're like
official.
just our friends.
Now they're an
and-
official sponsor.
Now they're an official sponsor. So these guys, I literally just took that on my countertop and I was like, you guys need to like send me some pro fucking photos.
Oh
And I
my
was
gosh,
like-
the prime rib to die for.
So I used which one did I use for the fucking
Meatloaf.
pork? I used meatloaf seasoning on the pork butt.
And hold on, real quick, DJ. Thank you for bringing that conversation to an end because it could have gone on with the Lamontaines.
Dude, we can do
Stubborn
this shit
acid.
all day.
Stubborn.
I can do it all day.
Stubborn. We are, but we can both be very
Like level-headed.
no.
The word? I don't know.
No.
It doesn't matter. Let's go back to
Thank you,
fucking my
DJ. I
season,
love
my
you.
family seasons.
Okay, sorry.
So
My
my
bad. I
family
interrupted again, second time.
Seasonings is they're a company out of Florida now. So my best friend and
Well,
his
nationwide.
wife, he and his wife own it. Oh Jesus Christ! She's got the back scratchers out, but we did the pork butt on it. I put a video out on
It's good shit.
YouTube. It's fun. they're a good company. They are a local or a local Florida company. They will
They're
ship direct
An
to
American
homes.
company.
Yeah, so we're working on, or they are actively I think by Wednesday, we'll have a discount code for people. So they can do gift baskets. They can do all sorts of different shit.
Just buy it for yourself because like the chicken one, we eat a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of top sirloin. We eat a lot of fish.
Just
They
a
have
little
stuff, like you just
sprinkling.
and because it's seasoning, it lasts forever.
Yeah.
And
So
it's resealable, which is amazing.
that's good.
Because a lot of shit isn't.
So you can get like these giant bags, or you can get like little small. Castro.
See what happens when you give me
We're
props?
gonna use that later. She's got the little scratch hands.
Greg.
Anyway, so real quick, if you have, I need to interject because I'm gonna take screenshots of all this shit and put them out to the Bars Open YouTube or Instagram and Facebook pages.
Oh,
What happened?
Nooner Nation podcast said ordered beard wax from Relaxed Standard. Exciting for
Nice.
Shave
Yeah,
November.
absolutely. So check these guys out, but wait, just give them like a couple days, and I'll get you a discount code for
And this
My
shit is
Family
good.
Seasonings. Right, and we've tried it. Like we've tried quite a few. The
The
meatloaf.
only one we
tried
haven't
the
tried is the
hamburger.
chicken, and I haven't. I
But
don't
they've
understand
also
why
got,
we
like-
haven't because we eat so much fucking chicken.
Right, but they've also got like a wild game one. They've
They
got like
do.
a fish one.
Like
They've-
I think somebody was talking
yeah,
about
you
they
can
did
see a few here on the screen. But
somebody said they made hamburger helper with bison and it was delicious.
Yeah, and
Well,
we've-
you can now make that wild game with the bison.
plus,
and
this is a small. I don't want to call it like it's not necessarily a small company, but they're
It's a
you
small
can find them
business owner,
in
yeah.
like
HEB.
what's the HEB? It's not HEB, but what's their other store?
HEB only has one store.
No, they have like a Capital store. I don't remember the
No,
name of it.
HEB is HEB.
Brian
but
told me, and I don't remember.
well, why don't you look at your phone? Because you text like a motherfucker
Anyway,
with him.
doesn't matter.
You
but-
guys test like a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
You do.
I'll have more details for you guys next week. How about that?
Getting handsy over here. Ruben, I need to these. You put the.
See, that's where you can go like this, like hit that. No, we use the hands. Use the hands.
Oh, which
The
button?
top one.
I needed these last weekend with Ruben. Saying, oh, Ruben, that jacket's fine.
This is how my life is tonight. So I hope you guys are having a great night. Let's have another cheers real quick. Come on, honey.
Oh, DJ, what's you with the bison? I love hamburger helper. Isn't that embarrassing?
Yep.
Said the Hispanic woman that should be making Hispanic.
We're gonna have to
food.
end this soon because you know what? You know what's happening?
No. What?
It's all going fucking downhill.
Is it?
It is.
Is it really though, or
We've
is
got
it?
like 90 stories for Wednesday, so that's all good.
I mean,
Hey, real quick, let's get into so I talked about that. Shibu Inu check-in. Do you have your phone with you? I want to do a Shibu Inu
I
check-in.
looked on Thursday and I was like, I'm not looking
'Cause
again.
Everybody remember Beth bought into Shibu Inu. We're gonna do a Friday night Shibu
Jessica, have you looked? Have you looked,
Inu.
Jessica?
Did Jessica get some?
She's had some.
Oh, you have. I didn't know you had
She
some.
and I are gonna rule the world. Girls rule the world.
Goddamn right. If you can Shibu Inu the world, fucking own it.
I'm at $93. So
What's that mean? You've lost 7.
Yes.
Right? That's okay.
I mean, but it had a good spike at one point. Like,
it's okay. You just gotta ride that shit out.
but that's why I don't want to. I might look every 2 weeks.
Nope,
How about
we're gonna
that?
look every Friday because we're gonna be honest.
Every Friday.
Just every Friday. We're not gonna look every other day. We're just gonna look every Friday.
Did you make a trade yet so that I get $10 more in Bitcoin?
So there's a whole goddamn thing that
If you
fucked up.
guys want
a whole
$10 in Bitcoin, message me and I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
You get $10, I get $10. Bitches.
There you go.
I'm gonna.
I just wanted to check in on your Shibu Inu.
Why?
Let's
oh, look,
jump to
there's
your,
a message board on. Why is there a message board on fucking
Close it.
everything?
Let's jump to
Why
your
Shibu Inu's been more
2021
resilient.
best costumes.
Oh.
Honey.
This is kind of funny. I have to go to this. I have to get rid of my board because I fucking emailed myself because you had my laptop. So I emailed myself
Yeah.
all my stories. Didn't come through.
Oh.
I'm not impressed.
Do you need pictures? Do you need
No, I don't need pictures, but I'm not. I'm going back to Matt.
That thing should work totally fine.
It didn't pull up any of my emails.
Can you just Google real quick?
I have them over here. I'm good.
Just Google on
I got
that.
them.
Are we trying to look for pictures, honey?
No. Well, I mean, maybe.
Can't you just look up the same goddamn page?
I'm fixing to do, biatch.
You know what happens when Beth drinks
Whiskey?
2 fingers of whiskey?
She
Shit
moans?
goes sideways.
No, I'm sorry. That is so inappropriate.
What'd you say?
She moans.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
It's all right. You and Gigi need to talk.
Why?
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
What?
It's okay. It's all good. Did you get it?
I'm getting it.
God damn it. Beth is a journalism major.
Do you know
She
how
has-
long ago that
No,
was?
but she so I've never formally taken a typing class.
Oh, well,
you
you
know
type
that,
with
right?
2 fingers.
No, I type with these ones. What are these ones? 9 fingers? 8 fingers? Can you just type in
Everybody types with mostly 8
Just
fingers.
keep going.
So I'm not gonna show any pictures, but the best pop culture Halloween costumes. No, I gotta fucking show pictures.
You have to show pictures,
I
honey.
know. I'm trying. Why can't it just come across with my email? Because do you know how fortunate that would be?
Do you want me? What is the problem?
My emails aren't coming across for some reason.
Can you just Google on that goddamn thing that thing right there? Can you just Google it right there? No? Stop doing that and fucking get to it. No?
You need to simmer down, my
I will
boy.
end this goddamn show.
You need to.
I will stop all this shit.
I will stop this shit. 29. I could do this so much
What the
better if there
fuck are
wasn't
you? It literally sounds like she's using a typewriter.
It's a keyboard, bitch, just like a typewriter.
What is happening over there? How is it that hard to find something? We need a
It's not
producer.
hard to find.
We need a fucking producer.
Okay, Halloween costumes to wear in
Can I
2021.
share this shit yet?
You're gonna die tonight, just so you know.
I'm fine with that.
Turn it on.
It's on.
So I don't know if I agree with all of them. So this whole article is talking about like if you want to be in the pop culture,
If you want to be,
then this is who you should be. And some of them I'm like, what? Okay, we all knew Squid Games. Squid Games is gonna be huge.
Squid Ink.
Or Squid Game, not
Yeah,
Squid
no,
Ink.
I know.
Squid Ink is from SpongeBob. But you can literally like, there's a point now where you can order every costume from Squid Ink,
Right.
Squid Game. See what you fucking did. So that's like the #1 costume this Halloween season. Would you wear that? I mean, it is.
No, I think it's stupid at this point.
I think I would wear the sweatpants and the jacket because that looks pretty damn comfortable. Then
Sorry,
we've
I'm trying
got,
to
I've never
replace.
even heard of this. Have you heard of Among Us? It's a video game.
Yeah.
I guess you murder each
There
other.
we go. I know I'm getting it. Can you just blow up your screen?
Oh,
a
you
little bit?
weren't seeing any of that when I
No,
was
it's
doing
on.
it
It's
before?
on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen.
But did you see the Squid Ink?
No, I know. But I personally know all the screen.
Well,
Squid
just because you do, dick, doesn't mean they do.
Ink. Everybody knows Squid Ink.
I don't. I haven't watched it. I just know enough through you. Like I feel like I don't even have to watch it.
You know
'cause I
what,
need to
Nooner
under-
Nation, Bill? I might be asleep. I might be in the garage. I could be in the back fucking porch. Who knows?
What?
He goes, I feel like Greg's sleeping in his clothes tonight. Me too, though. You know what? It's okay. No. So
Can still.
We-
Anyways, Among Us is another one, which it's a video game.
I don't
So
think I've
what's
seen
the point?
that
If you're a
one.
fan and have been playing the popular
See,
social deduction game
no,
Among
fuck
Us,
those people.
no, what's a social deduction game? First of all,
It doesn't matter.
these are the costumes. Ding,
Yeah, those suck.
bloop.
Yep. You might. Yep. What does that do?
I mean,
That
if you're
makes
afraid
you,
of COVID,
like,
that's
basically-
perfect for
yeah,
you. You don't have to wear a face mask
COVID.
at night.
Yep.
Then we've got the Mandalorian, which is cool.
Yeah.
I do that
But
with the Baby Yoda because you could buy the Baby Yoda to go with it.
okay.
Then you got Spider-Man. I mean, he seems
How
like
many fucking
he
dude?
seems
I
like
think
yesterday.
my little brother. I didn't even have a little brother. But I think my little brother actually wore that. He was my imaginary little brother.
I feel like
back
Spider-Man
in
was so
70 fucking
2017.
9.
I don't think you need any more whiskey.
I don't plan on it.
So Black Widow, we can watch that now for free on Disney, by the way, which we probably should tomorrow or Sunday.
This one right next to. Oh shit.
Oh, we're gonna put it right next to. Oh shit.
Well,
Black Widow is a big one, and then Black Panther. I feel like that's 2018. But Joker again.
what would you want? What is yours? Let's fuck these guys.
Whatever
Like, these are
I'm
all
wearing,
boring.
it's for comfort.
But what are you gonna go as this year? Like what? Okay, say we were going to party.
I have
which
an
we're
80s
not,
outfit.
Which we're not. We're
I have
gonna
an-
do tonight. Our thing is gonna be on this show.
I have an 80s outfit,
You're gonna go full 80s.
full 80s.
What should I do for the 80s? I don't even remember the 80s. What happened?
You have to have hair,
Should I be
so
like?
you're out of
should I
you're
just
out of
like
luck.
cut an arm off and go as Def Leppard?
That's fucked up, dude. Did he lose his whole arm or just part of his arm?
I think he lost it.
I don't know.
I'll just do this the whole time.
They
Be like,
also. This is the creepy
so,
thing.
do.
Pennywise from It. Look at this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
you
kind of
can buy-
boring. Like, how often is that done?
Can you
Unless you
imagine
act-
the talker?
The only way
The
that
costume, the good costume is $70. If I was in college, I might pay
Alex.
$70, but not as
the
an
only
adult.
way that actually gets good is if you actually murder somebody.
You're-
Like as Pennywise.
It's a horrible Poison Ivy outfit, by the way.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. See, I don't like. See, this is the problem. So I remember.
Like some of these, I'm like, this isn't 2021.
so
Like,
remember,
where did
I
you
turned it off.
get
But
these?
remember the other thing? I was like, there was a Twitter approved, a Twitter
That's Twitter.
approved, fucking like
Quit touching your mic.
a Twitter approved
Yes, sir.
Halloween outfit, and I was like,
appropriate. Like what's
eat a bunch of fucking giant dick.
so? What was
heads.
on it?
Like it was exactly that. It's all like, can't be this, can't be that. You know what I mean? And you're like, fuck
You
off.
can tell me what to be. I'm a grown ass woman. I tell you.
Well,
that at
no,
least 3
because
times a
it's
week.
socially acceptable and all that bullshit. Yeah, well, Pennywise is socially acceptable. Oh wait,
He's a murderer, bruh.
but he's very pale. So whatever. Fuck all those people. How about this? Let's go on to what?
Oh,
What happened?
Gigi's gonna send me her 80s prom pic for. You send me yours. I'll send you mine. Mine was so fucking big, and my hair matched it.
Beth had dope ass.
Crazy curly hair.
Probably. Did you know?
No.
That
I did it.
sprinkles are illegal.
What do you mean?
Like sprinkles. Like sprinkles.
Babe, after this, we have to start.
We're gonna do 2 stories and then we're gonna close this shit down. Sprinkles, which is a fucking travesty. Sprinklegate sinks a UK bakery's
Okay.
sprinkles, like the colored sprinkles you put on a donut or on a cake. You're a baker. You love baking. That's like your thing.
That's my thing.
I like cooking. You like baking. A British bakery has been forced to pull its top-selling cookies from the market after regulators informed the owner that the sprinkles are illegal. U.S.-made sprinkles contain a coloring that's legal for some uses, but not for others, and definitely not for cookies
Wait,
or cakes.
the same sprinkles are acceptable
Yep.
for what?
It does not specify
But not acceptable for actually.
for cookies
baking
or
items.
cakes. So literally,
So maybe they're good for muffins and pancakes?
perhaps. So anyway, this bakery, I just want your opinion on this. So this bakery is like, fuck you guys,
Suck my dick.
but they are, because it uses the coloring, like the whatever that
So why is it
red
illegal?
coloring.
Oh,
It's
because
that
that ketchup coloring?
whatever the fucking shit that we
44
love,
or
Yeah,
whatever? Yeah.
MD 44 or whatever it is. Saying, Kreger's is in town. It's Kreger's on.
All right, keep going.
Guys. All right. So it's highly unlikely that we'll find any illegal. The fact that you have to put illegal sprinkles.
I want to
in
know
the
what makes them
same-
illegal. Does it
it's the
say?
food coloring? and
Okay.
it's the chemical because it theoretically could cause
So why is
cancer.
it some okay for
That's why.
some
Okay.
foods
So
and not
do you remember?
other food? It's
do you
Europe,
remember
right?
when I
It's
grew
London.
up-
Is that what you said?
Do you remember when I? Yep. Remember when I grew up? I told you we call them chocolate jimmies.
Everybody calls them Jimmies.
Yeah.
Chocolate Jimmies, white Jimmies, colorful Jimmies.
They call them rainbow sprinkles.
Rainbow sprinkles make sense too.
Exactly the same fucking
Yeah.
thing.
No, that almost looked bad.
Do it again.
Nope.
Let's see.
Nope.
Okay, anyway. So anyway.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. But anyway. I just thought it was one of those things that I should share with you.
I want to understand what
As
it's
a
acceptable
baker.
for. I think you need to do more homework, baby.
Probably need to do a little research.
So sprinkles should go on anything.
That is festive
Homemade.
and fun. But in England, you're not allowed to have fun.
I mean, it's England.
It's kind of like Canada.
Maybe they're worried about their teeth finally.
Probably Australia. You're probably not allowed to have colored sprinkles in Australia right now because they're just beating the living fucking shit out of their.
Stop.
No, they are.
I know. Stop.
Wait.
We weren't talking about that tonight.
No, they're trying to eat sprinkles and they're beating the people because of the
You
sprinkles.
are going to sleep in a national park tonight.
Why? Where the fuck is there a national park around us?
I'm sure. There's national park everywhere.
Not near us. Dear God, Beth's gonna be like, you need to Uber there. And there was a goddamn Lyft story that I was gonna talk about, and I was like, I'm not, but it's like 4,000 women were raped over the past fucking since 2017.
Why would you?
But I didn't want to bring that one up.
Why would
So
you bring it up right now?
Because I don't know how
don't blame
else
me.
would I get to a fucking national park?
With your feet. As my mother used to say, the shoe leather express. Don't fart. You look like you leaned over to fart.
No, I had to
Because that's your MO.
All right, you ready?
For what?
I thought
Get
you were
ready for
leaving the
this.
story. You're ready to go.
I'm a little drunk.
What the fuck
Not
was
as drunk as last Friday because.
What are you doing? Oh my God, guys.
All right, so
Rest in peace.
Nightmare on Elm Street's house is for sale.
We're not
Huh?
going to talk about that one right now.
We're not talking about rest in peace either.
Yep. Peter Scolari. This guy.
Peter Solari.
He
Name sounds
was
very familiar.
he was bosom buddies.
Was he one of the boys that dressed like a girl?
He was bosom buddy. He was the guy that
Was he the
was
main
right
guy?
there. Yeah, I think I have his fucking picture, but I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
God damn it, I didn't do it.
What's his
Anyway,
name?
Bosom Buddy. Just look up Bosom Buddies.
I'm gonna.
But
say
anyway, he literally came up like he was one of the
Peter.
funniest dudes.
Oh, he comes right up. Peter
Yeah.
Scolari.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh, he
This
was
guy,
Oh God,
yeah.
he was so young in Bosom Buddies.
60
Like he doesn't even
passed
look.
away at 66. Super sad. But the fucking coolest part about this guy was like in Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks.
Yes.
So I remember that.
Oh, there's a picture what he looked like kind
Yeah.
of back
If you,
then.
Can
right
you
there.
click
Look.
on one of them? Yeah, there you go.
Look at their hair.
I know. That was like the early 80s.
That was the. I think it was a little earlier than that, wasn't it?
I think it was early
Died at
80s.
66. God, that's so flipping young.
I know.
Wait,
So
what's
anyway,
going on here?
just scroll back down.
I want to see if it tells me what year that was.
You got a big ass. What are you doing? Anyway, I thought it was just an RIP.
87
kind of
to
situation,
89.
so.
Nope, wrong.
All right. I do want to end this real
He was
quick.
in Newhart. He was in Newhart?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I know. Last things last, you guys. This is the Friday night show. Saturdays, everybody normally takes off from. You know what? Kind of the cool thing is about like a Friday night show is like what else is everybody else doing? And I think one of the coolest parts about this show is it's like since the inception of like the bar is open, it's literally just to hang out and drink beers. And that's it.
It gives us an excuse to get drunk.
Get drunk. So we're not trying to impress anybody. We just hang out, and this is us. So we fuck up a lot and we hang out a lot.
I think we fuck up a lot. We get off course a lot.
Yeah, of course. But it's like that's us. So
That is
to
a
you
day in
guys-
our lives.
Yeah, and that is
Sober too, unfortunately.
right. So the idea has always been that we can just have a place to go and drink and just hang out, right? So what I mean by that is the bar is open with Beth and Greg. It was initially intended a year and a half ago to have a place to go meet with people and drink beers. Because during a fucking pandemic, we didn't know, we were like, all the bars are fucking
We didn't know our
closed.
friends yet. We didn't
We
know
didn't know
anybody,
any of our neighbors really. And we've met all of you guys. and we've
Some
really,
of them we knew. We've met
Well,
newer ones
maybe,
as well.
yeah, that's really the case, right? So but there's so many more of you we've met. So the idea is like we fuck around, we have fun. There's no expectations, right? And I don't think that there should ever be expectations of like what to expect of us or what to expect of you. The best part is it's going to be like the community we grow. So Nooner Nation, right? Like Bill's fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was like threw that out there. And then having people come in and talk, right?
I love
Having
it.
you guys like just fucking hang out on the boards for an hour or two. You know what the best part about it is? This is what I figured out.
Yes.
Is we're not watching TV. We're watching you and me fucking, this is us. This is reality. This is us 24 hours a day. This is you guys 24 hours a day. Right?
Are you gonna cry again?
No, I'm not gonna
You
cry.
look like you were gonna cry.
But it really is, right? I mean, this is how we live our lives. Like we were in the garage hanging out with the fucking neighbors 10 minutes before or 20 minutes before this fucking started. We write some notes, we fucking figure some shit out. I just appreciate all you guys, and I hope you guys try and do this on your own. Right?
I love that I have so many new friends
Fuck yeah.
that would come and rescue me. I've met a lot of them. I haven't met a lot of them. And even the ones I haven't met, I could totally rely on. And I think that's rad. Yes, I said rad. People give me shit all the time because I still use that word.
Rad is an amazing fucking term.
I said rad in a meeting. People were like, where are you from? 19A? I was like, actually,
Fucking yes.
yes. Yes,
Because
thank you.
it's like using the.
And then I looked at him and said, don't act like
Fuck
you weren't
you.
bitch because you're 3 years older than me. So I know you were in the 80s.
So again,
I didn't
if,
really.
If
that was my
fucking-
inside voice.
No,
He was a
Again,
director.
it goes back, and I'll say it again. Like Beth and I started this because we needed an outlet to talk to people and friends and meet people, and maybe not even meet people. We just wanted a fucking way to hang out and drink beers, right? And this is what it's become. So if fucking it stays at 50 people or it stays at fucking 20 people or it expands to a whole bunch of people, just know that every one of you guys is important to us.
Absolutely.
That's the fucking thing. And every voice that we see on the boards.
I love interacting with them. Like
Yeah.
Gigi said, thank you for doing this at the end of the work week. This actually,
It's our decompression.
it kicks off my fucking weekend.
Yeah.
I love Wednesdays, but I don't love Wednesdays as much as, granted, I don't drink on Wednesdays, but I
Wednesdays is
don't love
kinda like-
Wednesdays as much as I
Yeah.
fucking
Wednesdays
love
is kind of like
Fridays.
business. It's kind of like the news.
it.
It's like we're covering the news.
Not for you, but for me,
Why?
I'm very innocent.
Yeah.
I love that we have fun. I love that they're fun. I love that they make me laugh.
It's an amazing community.
And
Even though even if our community is small,
it's mighty.
it's fucking rad.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna tell a ghost story.
Oh, we are.
I don't give a fuck. We've got time.
We already talked ghost tonight. Let's
Nope,
save
I'm
that
gonna tell.
for.
Nope, You're gonna
Okay.
tell me one. So I've got a ghost story. So I'm gonna ask you. Do you want to ask axe murderer house story? Do you want a haunted dollhouse? Do you want a
Axe doll
deadly exorcism?
exorcism.
A
Give me one more.
animals in the walls. There's one more. Hang on a second.
No, animals.
Or
oh.
a Florida devil worshiping.
Yes.
On a Florida devil worshiping. All right, so buckle up, kids.
Did you read this beforehand?
No.
Oh,
All right.
great.
Friends
Gonna
noticed.
stutter.
So Florida devil worshiping. Friends noticed that Danielle Harkins, a 35-year-old school teacher near St. Pete, Florida,
Oh, I know where St. Pete's is.
Yeah. started acting strangely in June of 2012.
Okay.
Developing an interest in demonic rituals, which is, come on, motherfucker. Like,
Just looking
started
to kill-
acting strange, like,
looking to kill someone.
right. Soon after, she was arrested for abuse of seven of her former students.
The teacher?
This shit escalated quickly,
Can I
didn't
read
it? Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting. really should have read this.
Nico said Florida woman story.
Soon after, she was arrested for abuse of 7 of her former students, as the Tampa Bay Times reported. Danielle Harkins told the kids they needed to rid their bodies of demons as the group gathered before dusk around a small fire. They should cut their skin to let the evil spirits out, police said. She told the children then they needed to burn the wounds to ensure that those spirits would not return.
This was actually on a TV show.
Was it?
Yes.
When Harkins held a lighter to one teen's hand,
or it might have been on a
wind blew it out. That prompted her to douse his hand in perfume before setting it on fire again.
Yeah, we listened to this actually.
The boy suffered second-degree burns, police said. Another teen was cut on the neck with a broken bottle, police said. Harkins used a flame to heat a small key, which she then utilized to cauterize the wound. It's like, well,
got a little. You putting a little, making it interactive. There you go.
The police were notified because a friend of one of the students who participated in the ritual raised alarms. Miss fucking Smith tried to stab me. Yeah. However, none of the students themselves told their parents about the event or would comment
either.
Following
Grounded
arrest of Harkins for aggravated battery and child abuse. She's in jail. Investigators said they've spoken to Harkins, but she didn't air quote spell out the type of religion she would require each. That's
not maybe schizo, fucking crazy ass fuck.
So anyway, that's Halloween for you.
I'm gonna read the next one.
All right, how about that?
I'm gonna read it
Let's
beforehand.
find a good one.
I am a good one.
No, you find a good story. You are a good one. How
How
about this? Let's end this motherfucker tonight.
end
You
it?
guys
Because
good?
you know why?
We love
got
you guys.
Pizza.
The best part about all of this is just hanging out with y'all. You know,
Yes.
maybe schizo, probably.
No, not maybe. Motherfucking
Are we
crazy.
talking Beth, me, or which one? Don't. I love you guys. Hey, shirts, fucking Bill. I got the final print. I got the final
You haven't
proof
shared.
today
You suck
because
balls.
I was like, "Fuck you." I'm this bypassing the. You're the CFO. I'm the CEO. So I just bypassed all that shit.
Oh.
Bill is printing them out today and tomorrow and whenever. They will be out on his site. So
We're gonna send some, right? We're gonna give a couple away.
Yeah. Well, I'll get a bunch.
I got people I want. I got people in mind.
Yeah, I think so. I've asked them for a certain amount. I might just fucking be like,
I got some ladies I
blow
want to
that
dole
shit
it
up.
out to.
all right. So we already did the rest in Peter. Rest in
Come on,
Peace.
just end it. Hey,
All right.
baby.
What?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right. To all of our friends and family,
We love you.
we love you.
I blame
Real
you.
quick,
I blame the whiskey.
1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. U.S. President John F.
No,
Kennedy
we were ending.
addresses TV about Russian missile bases
I have
in
pizza
Cuba.
waiting for me.
So that's the today in history. So just remember that. The fucking whole world almost ended. Cheers. We love you guys. Thank you so much for just hanging out with this shit show on a fucking
You're
Friday night.
drunk.
What are you talking about? You know what happens on a Friday night. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook and iTunes. Ian, you're in
New Orleans.
fucking Nolans, so you
New
can.
Orleans. That's how you say it. Thank you, babe.
Evan Haley, we miss you. Military first responders, all you guys. We love you
Travis,
so
for
much.
all your OT, stay strong, brother. You look
Travis,
so tired
we love
tonight.
you.
We love
Good night.
dude.
Jessica,
Bye,
Craig.
guys.
Craig said I'm sober as a judge. Goddamn right I am.
Well, because
I could
he has to
fucking
make up
ride
for
a
last
fucking
weekend.
skateboard to the convenience store
Gigi,
if
Jessica, DJ,
Nico,
everyone. I keep
Craig,
It's hard to go
Jessica,
through
it's
everyone.
all you guys. Alex, what's happening?
love you.
I
Go
missed all
Dodgers.
Javon,
Go.
all you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you had a
We
good
didn't
night.
list everyone, but we love everyone.
We love all you guys. You know what? We'll catch you on Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Thank God. I love y'all. Fuck, I don't even know what to say. Just gotta find this little outro.